Thanks for joining me, guys, for another video beer review. Thought I'd do a little versus video. It's been a while since I've done anything like that, and it's two Belgian beers, and it's a Witte between these two. So we've got the Duvel Malt Gap Verdett Extra White, 4.7% ABV, both 330ml bottles. Yep. Never had this one before. I don't mind the lager, and you can buy that in Morrison's. And it's going up against the Brasserie Levbruff and their Blanche De Bruxelles. This one is 4.5% ABV. Yeah, a bit of info there, mate. Again, another one I haven't had before. There's the caps. Let's get that into a glass. Right, let's give the Verdett a pour. Okie dokie. Right, okay, well, I mean, straight away for me, the Verdett is definitely a lot more cloudier. Both sort of orange looking, but yeah, definitely more a murky, cloudier orange. Finger a piece of white on the top. Again, the Verdett looks a little bit more compact and creamier. The Blanche De Bruxelles looks a little bit more loose and bumpy. So aroma on the Verdett Extra White. Was it 4.7% ABV? Smells really nice. Loads of like fresh floor, sort of orangey sort of aromas to it. Yeah, very sort of perfumed orange sort of smell. Blanche de Bruxelles. Yeah, not as orange forward. Maybe a little bit more coriander on this one. Let's give it a taste anyway. Blanche de Bruxelles, 4.5% ABV. Cheers. Quite sweet. Feels quite carbonated on the palate. Orange. To be fair, it just tastes like a citrusy lager. A little bit grassy, grainy, very crisp, very refreshing, but I'm searching for the orange. Okay, Verdett. Okay, more like it. Again, quite carbonated on the palate, effervescent, but a lot more creamier body-wise. You do get the blast of orange. You get a little bit of spicy coriander. You get everything that you want really in the style. This one for me, I just having a couple of sips out of it, it just tastes like a crisp lager. It hasn't got no wit beer characteristics about it really, which I'm surprised, because I went into the review thinking it would wipe the floor with the Verdett, that being sort of macro-ish, you know, sort of Blue Moon sort of esque about it, with like mass production. And again, I mean, you're going down the lines of Hoegaarden with appearance and taste. You do get that lovely sweet floral fragrant orange, you get the coriander, you get an almost creamy body with it. The Blanche De Bruxelles is, it don't come nowhere near it. I'm not saying it's got no orange in it. It probably has got a little bit of orange in it, but it nowhere near where it should be at for the style, in my opinion. But I mean, yeah, as a cold beer goes, it's very crisp. It's very clean. It quenches the thirst, but it hasn't really got a lot going on with it. It's maybe a little bit sweeter as well than the Verdett Extra White. Yeah, I think there's a clear winner, hands down, for me, and that's got to be the Verdett Extra White. It just delivers as a wit beer goes for me, opposed to the Blanche De Bruxelles. Hands down, really. Just more going on with it. Probably would have been better comparing it to something like St Bernardus wit beer, which I have got in the fridge, but I wanted to do a solo review of that one, and put these two head to head. And yeah, it's done now. It's done. There's an outcome out of it, and I'm surprised by the outcome, to be fair. But the Verdett wins it for me out of the two. Yeah, the Van Walt Gap, Verdett Extra White, and the Brasserie Levbrave Blanche de Bruxelles. This one does it for me. Yeah, lovely stuff. See you on my next one. Cheers.